Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. I will show you two games, and in this first game I am starting at the bird's head. I am around where the eye of the bird would be, angled over towards that bridge, the back of the bird's head, or top of the bird's head, I guess that would be. And this is south of the highway, southeast of Horizon Street Scene Festival site. And when the game starts, I see a drop on the bridge, and I will pause this and zero in on this. I am angled just right so I can see it between the tiles there. You see that? So I will move over to the far side of the bridge so I am not right under the drop. If you're under a drop, you will cause it to disappear. What do we have here? All right, this is a decent start. Subaru WRX level 4, quickest road speed level 4. See a drop ahead of me over on the left. So let's go over there and take a look at that. I am outside of the arena wall here, so I have to open up the map and see where the final arena will be after I get this drop. This is a Mitsubishi Lancer, and I am actually going to take it just so someone else cannot get it. And I open up the map. You see how I cannot even see the arena wall? That is a clue. It will be Final Arena 17 in the northwest in the Baja. So I need to get on the highway and start heading that direction so I am not outside of the arena and have time taken off my timeout bar here. And there was a vehicle behind me, and I see this one car chasing the other. So I'm going through the cloverleaf and catching this level 3 Hyundai Veloster. Just caught it. The finish is over roughly the direction of the mountain, west of the stadium, so I will pretty much just take a direct route. There is a strip of buildings over there on the right, so I went wide left. And I wish I could remember all these routes. That was a really clean route through there for future reference. Alright, so I am in a level 5.
Opponent eliminated!
To birdie. Alright. So I will just continue on this line, and I am going to jump ahead. I was driving around, and I wound up in a bit of a car drop search. I wasn't able to get into a head-to-head, so I found this Chola, and I spent way too much time driving around. There are 13 drivers left, and I am in a level 6, so my plan is to go in late and full send it. And look at this, someone just got into a level 10 Merc-AMG 1. So I sat here for a while just waiting, and I will speed this part up where I was just parked here waiting. Here comes full speed that Mercedes-AMG 1. They tried going off to the side once they saw me, and they weren't able to get away. So I am going to take this Mercedes-AMG 1, and I know this head-to-head well. I know to go far to the left around all the obstructions. There are some buildings along this road. I avoid by getting on this road, and there are some boulders that are just short of this finish as well. You can see them there on the right. How great is that? 2 head-to-heads, and I'm in AMG1. What a stress-free game I call these. I let everyone else go and do all the hard work, engaging in all the head-to-heads, and I come in late, stealing the Mercedes AMG 1. So I start heading over to where I like to leave. There is actually a ridge over here with some cacti, but as I near it, I can see a lot of vehicles off on the right. So I am going to go off to the right and go up the coast. That is normally where I would leave, right where the cacti is at 12 to 14 seconds, but cancel that. The road that is over on the edge of the arena wall.
Final showdown!
As I come over here, it looks like they are heading over that direction, so I'm not sure what they're doing. I do see one driver right on the arena wall, and then those other two come back over, so this should work. I'm way too early, so I am going to have 0 speed as I exit. I exit at 3 1/4 seconds. There is a level 6 Audi RS 6 or 7, I'm sorry, behind me. Wound up being one of my subscribers after this game. They put in a different video that they were just in a game that I was in, along with the player that was in the Veloster. So this was successful. I just need to pretty much just keep it on the road here. And as I near this finish, if it's off the road, I will angle over to the finish. First place. Surprise. And I am just kind of meandering down the road. I'm not going full speed. I don't want to overshoot any of these turns and throw it away. Alright, let's angle over to this finish and get this in. I do see a car coming in quickly on the left, but they will not get here in time. Got it. Yes!
Horizon, please congratulate the Eliminator!
This was actually the first game of the day. I was doing some things around the house, and in between that, I was playing some Eliminator. So I will start at the, I call this the home base, the greenhouse area. And when the game starts, I do not see or hear a drop, so I'm just going to move to the road behind me in case a drop spawns, which sometimes that happens, even though you don't see or hear a drop. That is not the case here. So I do see a drop over on the right here that I did not see as the game was starting. So it may not have been angled right where I could see it between the tiles. Spawn, I'm not sure which. Either way, let's get over and take this level 4. Audi S1, not bad. Level drop. Around just to see if I see any drops around. I do see one over, where's this, at the traffic circle? It looks like it. And I open up the map. You see how far to the northeast the arena wall goes, but it does not have the triangular shaped intersection within it. That is a clue. It will be Final Arena 4. right, another level 4, the BMW X5, which has a higher top speed, and I think it accelerates quicker off-road as well, so I will take it. And I'll speed this up here. I did see a drop over on this bridge. I'm glad I came over here. Here's a level 5. So I'm doing drop by numbers, 4, 4, 5. So if I could get a 6, which I do. Look at this. A level 6 Chola. And as I am getting this, I saw 2 drivers that were ahead of me that looked to be engaged in a head-to-head. And I will speed this up. I'm actually heading over towards the northeast. And if I could engage in a head-to-head over here, I know it will go west. So I see 2 drivers ahead of me, and this one is making an error. They are going away from the direction of the head-to-head. So off we go. I need to get on the highway and avoid any obstructions. As you may know, the Chola is terrible, hitting rocks, trees. And I will pause this. I made a split-second decision here that I hope I do not regret. I should have stayed on the highway. The highway led me almost all the way over to this finish. Fortunately, I didn't manage to throw that head-to-head away. And this drop. It's a Hyundai Veloster.
Opponent eliminated.
So I will take the great Merc-AMG GT, near level 9 top speeds on the pavement. And here's a vehicle over here. They are in the mini buggy. Got them. This will be an easy win. Get over on the highway here and stay on the highway up until I am very close to the finish. So cross the bridge and then angle over towards this finish. Not bad. I am in level 8, 23 drivers left. Away from the progression of the game. So I am leveling up. And it doesn't show their gamer tag because they were so far away from the finish. And quit. To another level. This is actually near level 10 speeds of Nissan GTR. So I will jump ahead. I went back over towards Horizon Street Scene Festival site. There are 3 over here. 2 engage in a head-to-head. One of them, I think, was chasing the others. They are in a level 6 Exocet, which has a very low top speed. They will not be a factor. So I just need to get over on the highway. I was actually surprised at the speed that this Porsche Cayenne managed to have there. And I open up the map, I see I need to angle over towards this finish here. Avoid these trees and any other obstructions. Set. Alright, into a level 9. Let's see what is offered here. Just jump chair. Some of the gamer tags crack me up. Alright, the great Hoonigan Group A. Level 10 speed vehicle. So I will jump ahead. Went back over towards the highway, and I'm trying to catch someone that is going away from the direction of a head-to-head. I catch this level 7 Jeep Trailcat that is turning, and this head-to-head stays on the road, so I will just keep it on the pavement, or try to anyway, and avoid anyone that is going the opposite direction. In a head-to-head, I see a Lamborghini Murcielago here. They wind up seeing me and they take off. I was hoping they may stay nearby and I could eliminate them, but they're gone. So I am in the Merc-AMG 1. And I paused here for a while just to see if anyone would come towards me. They did not, so I wound up just going over in the trees and waiting for the arena to begin to shrink for the final arena, the final showdown. And I'll now just slowly make my way over and get in position for the final showdown. I will challenge them just to see if I can get them to run out of position. They did not take the bait. So this is the point I actually like to lead from right here. You can see on the map this point that I like to lead from. This is Arena 4. The range of time to leave is 26 to 29 seconds. I will leave at 28 seconds.
Head-to-heads complete. Get ready for the final showdown.
The Brockie is far too early and we'll have to slow down. I am just maintaining my speed through here, not accelerating, just to keep it on the road. And I will slow this next part down. Watch the timer. Watch when the Brockie exits. They exit at 4 seconds and will be eliminated. 3.49 is the maximum. At 3.5 you are eliminated as well. I exit perfectly at 3 seconds with a half of a second remaining on the timeout bar. Wow. So I need to just keep it on the road. I overshoot this turn, not terribly, and when I see the finish point, it is towards the stadium. I decide to try a route that goes along the north side of Horizon Street, seeing this angled road here. If I could get just in line of that, follow that, and I actually should be farther over to the left, and I will slow this down on why. There are 3 sheds here. I just narrowly missed the middle one, just graze off the side of it. Should have been, like I said, a little farther to the left, but this will work. Now I just need to get over this finish. There isn't even another vehicle on the mini-map. What a dominant win in the Merc-AMG. Yes!
Congratulations! You are the Eliminator!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.